Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Dragon Quest VIII. In the last episode, well, anybody could have predicted that plot, frankly. Gee, how many video games is it where when you're trying to prevent the ultimate evil from being, you know, brought back to life, resurrected, instead you screw things up and cause the ultimate evil to be resurrected? I don't know, all of them? Every video game, all of them, every single one. It's a shelf full of ancient chronicles. Empyrean or pathetic human minions can muster little in the way of resistance, but caution is required when dealing with the Dragovians. They were nearly wiped out the last time they faced the Lord of Darkness in battle, so the chances of them joining the fray are slim. Still, we must determine where they have hidden themselves. There must be no surprises when Rasputin's day of reckoning comes. The Dracovans. You know, the dragon guys, I assume. No interesting books there. This appears to be very recent history. It's a book of prophecies. When Chiron and Eros meet with a great bow, the result will be a god to be reckoned with. Yahweasel discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot? A great god equals Chiron's bow plus Eros' bow plus a giant bow. Well, that's never gonna happen. Nope. Ancient super weapons. There are many weapons in the world, but the Megaton Hammer is famed as the heaviest of them all. Unfortunately, all who know how to make this ferocious weapon have long since passed on. The exact recipe has been forgotten. All we know is that the big axe, a big hammer, and some orichalcum are required to make the Megaton Hammer. Big hammer, a big axe, plus orichalcum. Whatever that is. And this is a dead end. Superb. So I do have a map, but I'm not feeling like I particularly need to follow the map, so I'm gonna just do the left wall strategy. Basically, this is giving me plot, and I do care about plot, so here we are. Yahweasel cast death! Victory! For some reason that felt even easier than it should have, I think. That was a very, very easy battle. No treasure chest hidden in the corner? Okay. Oh boy, up we go. To the next level of the okay, not that way. So much for that place. Claws! Wow. An upgrade of another enemy, like every enemy we encounter now. You know what? Just a regular attack, honestly. I think the main thing that Super Throw does is just make it not reduce damage as you go from enemy to enemy. Like the regular throw, it does a bunch of damage against the leftmost enemy and then less and less and less. Super Throw just seems to do the same amount against all of them, but the actual amount it does isn't wildly more than it would have done anyway. It's a little bit more, but it's not sort of worth the MP. Okay, I think it's time for Angelo to stop using magic. It's getting a little bit MP happy over here. Claws are defeated. 772, so not worth my time. Okay, so that was a dead end. I didn't realize I was outside. Suddenly, I have realized that I am outside. Okay. This is the Church of Unholiness. That's very nice. Nothing really to interact with in here, though, it would seem. Are these... No. Okay, well, we found the Church of Unholiness. That's very nice. It's a very nicely anointed Church of Unholiness. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! Oops, let's actually be healed. Lazy. That. Okay, so some puzzle is going to turn that into a staircase, quite obviously. Just need to figure out the right thing to interact with. I have found a bedroom. Can I use this as an inn? That would be amazing. You found Satan's bedchambers. Would you like to sleep here? Yes, absolutely. Sounds delightful. Book is so worn and tattered that you can't make head nor tail of the text. So that was an interesting book, because he would have said there were no interesting books otherwise. But, yeah, like this, for example. None of the books appear interesting. Gee, this one book appears interesting because I can't read it. Mimic Kings! They're like mimics, only more kingly. Let's not have everybody set on don't use magic. I just set that temporarily before. You need to not use magic because your MP is low. Just attack. Ooh, that's not very good. That's, you know, kind of bad. Take that! Yay! Do these even... So, is this just identical to that mimic boss that I fought once? Is that all? Or is this, just an upgraded version of the normal mimics? Or... Like, I haven't seen them actually reuse a boss as a regular enemy, so it doesn't seem like that's what this is doing, but I don't know, maybe. I remember that boss being very annoying. I seem to recall that it, psyched itself up a lot, right? Something like that? Well, you're dead. Oh, not quite. Good for us. We can't even kill a Mimic King. 3 damage! Man! It's so useful having you along, Angelo. Great! Superb. She has a really good sword. Well, he's dead. Oh, that's right. That's what the Mimic thing did. It confused us. It made, like, Yangus myrtleize the rest of us. Actually needed a full heal there. Okay, well, that was fun and all, but, I don't feel like I'm even getting a lot of plot, to be honest. I'm just sort of wandering semi-aimlessly here. Maybe, you know, maybe it's about time to actually just use the map properly. Caped Caperers. Again, an upgrade of a lower enemy. Nobody cares. Okay. I can do band dance, which I've never bothered to do. Who has band dance? Is that Angelo or is that Yangus? Somebody has band dance. I think it only affects one enemy, though, so with 4 of those that can do annoying dances, it wouldn't even be worth the time. These guys are kind of annoying. Yeah, that's right. Take that! You jerks! Got one of them. Well, that's better than 0. Wow, they have done, like, nothing against us. Okie dokie. Oops, no. Just use Super Throw. Super Throw is a good damage per MP balance. Oh, you multi-healing jerk! He's shocked. Why would that... What? Why would that be the effect of the, quote, underpants dance, end quote? To shock us. Ow. 30 damage. See, he hurts. He hits real hard. Well, okay, we got rid of those losers. Now it's just him. The problem is he takes an unbelievable amount of damage. That's what really makes this enemy annoying. Snooze is great when it works, but we do tend to accidentally wake him up, like that. So, great. Which I guess is exactly the same as the lower level trolls, so makes sense to me. Go down already. Bye! 1222? Yeah, it's just not really worth it. Wow! Wow! So much stealable stuff! Oh dear, this is definitely not worth my time. Oh, it looks like there's an actual... Like, if I get all the way through this, it looks like there's a thing on the other side. Oops. A staircase. Yeah. Do I want to go up this staircase? I have no idea, but I have. Is this a seal? Oh no, it's a dog. And now I'm fighting an enemy. Good lord, that's a lot of them. I might actually want to try and flee from this battle, because it's just not worth my time. Bye. When there's that many enemies, it's just like, you know what? How about no, actually? Well, that looks like a slide. Oh, never mind. So, this lever is going to make that staircase appear. Perhaps all staircases appear. Oh, did it not do the other staircase? There was a staircase up here as well. Dang. Well, so much for that. So I have gotten an unimportant staircase taken care of, but not an important staircase. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! Yeah, those boss trolls are really annoying and not worth the time, because they don't give enough experience. Hooray! Unfortunately, I don't have, like, a better holy protection. I've got only what I've got. This one is different. Is it important? It's important in that I can't interact with it. Superb. Nope. Not gonna bother figuring out which one of those have mini-medals in them. A foul fighter! Actually something new for once! Yes, okay. Everybody's tactics are correct. I should have... Well, yeah, just attacked. These little troll things aren't much of a problem. The foul fighter, obviously, again, an upgrade of an earlier enemy. I mean, I know that's normal, but good lord, I feel like it's worse than usual in this game. Or it's about equal to Dragon Quest V, which was in turn worse than usual. Again, I mean, I usually live in the Final Fantasy world, and frankly, Final Fantasy doesn't do anywhere near as much just recoloring enemies as Dragon Quest seems to, from what I'm seeing here. It does, don't get me wrong, it does more than its fair share either, but, like, not like this. I haven't encountered an actually new enemy other than bosses in a ludicrous amount of time. And I know, it takes effort to make each new model and to do all that crap, and frankly, the battles are not the important part of the game, so maybe it's not worth their time, but, like, come on. So tired of fighting the same 10 enemies over and over again. Oh, look, we won. Heal up. I think Angelo might... Yeah, Angelo is sufficiently desperate on the old HP front that I'm actually going to restore some of his MP, sorry. Restore some of his MP, if I can remember which thing does that. Fully restore... Oh, that's right, that's the Elfin Elixir. This is the one that I was buying. No. Wait, what? I bought a bunch. What? 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 Oh, there it is. Magic water, that's what I was thinking of. There we go. He's hardly in great magic shape, but he's better off than he was. I just missed it because the, where it said MP wasn't where I expected it to be in that message. Okay, so what? There's supposed to be stairs up somewhere over here, but there's not. So much for that. Unless maybe around this corner there's a way? Oh, something important? Nothing important? Where am I? You know what? I'm gonna try fleeing from now on, because mostly these aren't worth my time. But if I can't flee, then I kill them. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! And... oh yes! Healery, as always. Aha! There is indeed a staircase in here, and more uninteractable statues. I mean, I assume I want to go up, because this is a castle, and the throne room... Throne rooms aren't actually on the top floor, so never mind, but whatever. A Mimic King. It's only one, I should be able to flee this, but I can't! Yahweasel cast death. Victory, 402 experience points. So not worth the effort. Is my holy protection on? I feel like it's not working at all. I didn't see a message that said that holy protection had gone, but I sure was getting more than my fair share of monsters. Okay, where am I now? I'm over there. What? So this is either very important or incredibly unimportant. A piece... Oh, hey! I need that to make the big old bashy hammer. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, and by that I mean forget that I have that. Bye! You're not worth my time. You don't give me enough experience. And you definitely take a lot of MP and HP and time that I don't want to waste. Oh god, this is gonna make me vomit. Oh, so nauseating. Okay, I get it. Got it. Thank you. Mimic King. Didn't manage to flee from this last time, but this time... Go, cowardice! I believe I need to go this way, indeed. Okay, so where else is there to go? That way didn't help any. I would imagine the sort of up the middle there makes some kind of sense, but really this map is so useless that I think I'm just going back to following the left wall, which is what I was doing even as I was following the map, but, you know, whatever. Boss trolls. Bye. If they're not going to give me enemies that give me a useful amount of experience, then I'm not going to fight them. It's just not worth it. Why would I bother? More fanciful religious artwork. Dead end. I mean, I assume I'm trying to get up to Rasputin's bedchambers or something, right? Uh-oh, Yahweasel cast death. Victory! Yeah, enemies, very not worth it. Tiny amount of experience, tiny amount of gold. They've really just not balanced this to make me actually want to deal with enemies at all. Okay, what's on the other side here? Who knows? The map is useless. Oh, this is this. Okay, so I have been here. Great. Yeah, that's just back out again, isn't it? Pretty much. In fact, that's so just back out again that given that I have now sort of released this staircase, I'm considering just leaving and healing and coming back. And by considering, I mean watch me do it. That's what I'm doing right now. Let's go ahead and move myself to... Baccarat, and I'll be right back! Zzz!
I'm so scared. I can't stand living under a sky like this. It's stained the color of blood. Does this mean we're nearing the end of our journey?
Probably.
Being cursed seems trivial compared to the thought of Rapthorn ruling over the world.
Do you hear my cat in the background? She really wants to chat right now.
That's why you have to defeat him. Everyone's lives are at stake.
Yeah, you tell him, kitty.
Do you think I'll return to my normal self if you win?
Nope.
Or do you think I'll have to spend the rest of my days as a horse?
That one.
Once everything is peaceful again, I want to travel the world together with you. Even if the curse isn't lifted.
Do you mind if I saddle you?
Because that way, I won't have to marry that awful man and lose you. I'd be happy to spend the rest of my life carrying you on my back and taking you wherever you wanted to go.
You're weird.
If that happens, please take care of me. I'd never leave your side. I promise.
Okie dokie. I can do that. I'm back and better than ever. I don't know why I went in the menu there. Oh yes, I remember why I went in the menu there. Because I'm not sure if Holy Protection survives sleeping in an inn and that kind of thing. Although it doesn't seem to work, but whatever. Okay, so the state seems to be that one of these staircases was really easy to deal with, and the other is not so easy to deal with. I just don't think these enemies are worth my time. If I want to grind, I'll go grind, but I just don't see them as worth my time. Here's a whole area I didn't notice before. This seems important. Okay, I'm a moron. Babongos. Bye. Same rule as before. If I fail to flee from them, then I will attack them. But otherwise, they don't give enough experience. They're just not worth it. Have I been here? I recognize these things, these little obelisks. They look far, far too similar. Foul Fighter and a single caped caper. I don't think I've seen one at a time. Yahweasel cast death. 575 experience points. So utterly not worth it. I'm just not going to use any magic in regular battles. I just refuse. It's completely not worth the effort. More bed... This is a very strange area I seem to have found. A dark robe. There's a dark robe. A good thing? Seems kind of, not ideal. Oh, that's right. This is okay. This is the Orichalcum. I also have the signet ring that I didn't think to... Wow, it's not better. Great. Yeah, I have the Templar's ring. This increases attack. Oh, look at that. Pretty much anybody could use it. I guess I'm gonna give it to Yangus, for lack of any better place to put it. That'll take the place of the Dragon Scale. What did the Dragon Scale do? I think just a little bit of defense. I would rather take the small amount of attack, frankly. By the way, I had to... This is actually a few episodes ago now, but I forgot to mention it. I had to take off everybody's bunny tails. I was doing too badly. I needed all the help I could get, and the joke of having everyone wear bunny tails was not worth the, dying at every boss battle. It's a book entitled Cursed Shields of Yore. The curse placed upon the ruinous shield is too powerful to be lifted by a saint's ashes alone. In order to render the ruinous shield fit for use, it must paradoxically first be made even harder and stronger. If you manage to restore the ruinous shield to its former glory, you will hold in your hands the strongest shield the world has ever known. New recipe for the alchemy pot: a ruinous shield plus saint's ashes plus something that makes it even harder and stronger. I don't have any saint's ashes, so to hell with it. Okay, off we go. Good, still going up. Up is probably good. Except this is nothing. Oh, nope, this is still stuff. I haven't gotten completely lost just yet. Oh, this is here, okay. So I kind of need to go up and around and through there and la-di-da-di-da. Okay, got it, I understand. Odd little arrangement here. Archdemon and Babonga. Goodbye. Y'all ain't worth my time. I might... Well, I guess I'm at the end of the game, so I don't really care, but I might try and make that super boomerang if it ends up being worthwhile. Because killing those, like, the metal slimes do give a ludicrous amount of experience, so that might be my only way to level up at this point. My only worthwhile way to level up at this point. What's going on in here? Are those gravestones? Just like on cobblestone? Who buries their dead on cobblestone? How very strange. Is this one interactable? No, it isn't! Well, this seems like a bad thing. Let's go down into the dark hole of death. I found a silver shield. I think that's something I could have bought somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, I'm almost positive. What does it say? Yeah, reduces damage from fire-based attacks by 20 points. I remember that property. So this would help anyone, but I think I'm going to give it to Yahweasel, because he's sort of... Yeah, he has the lowest defense right now, so may as well. And I didn't equip it, because I'm an imbecile. Equip, please. There we go. Now, transfer that. Does anybody want it? That's a big no. I'm not... silver... I mean, silver isn't soft like gold, but I don't think silver would do great. I seem to have found a town in there. Yeah, wait, that's like a shop. There's a town in here. Well, that's weird. Can't wait to find how you get there. That'll be an interesting thing. Anyway, unfortunately, it seems like I came this way basically just to get that. Well, I guess that was good, though. I won't complain. Silver shield. And what is this? Little Satan's hallway over there. Cape Caperers and Boss Trolls. Goodbye. Cowardice wins every time. Where am I now? Okay. I've come into some other room. Well, that's a little bit creepy. Okay, I assumed that the mimics would never appear with any other enemies, but apparently they do sometimes.
The Lord of Darkness spoke to me. He said, when lost in the city of the spiral, you must never retrace your steps. For if you do, you will lose yourself in yet more powerful illusions.
Okay, so when I get to that spirally city, I need to not retrace my steps. Not that I would have retraced my steps, but apparently that's the wrong thing to do. So I don't know. If it's a spiral, but it appears like a circle, maybe? So you just need to run around it more times? Something like that? Not sure. Guess we'll find out when we find out. Can I move this? Yes, I can! Where does that bring me to? It brings me to some archdemons! Yahweasel cast death! Victory! So I guess this game has had several of these areas like this where if it weren't all crumbled and falling apart, then it would not be maze-like at all. But it is, so it is a maze. Which is, acceptable. Oh, I see, and I can't go that way either. I mean, I'll take that over the, like, ludicrous, it just is a maze. So, it's acceptable. Babonga, Caperer, nope! Not worth it. Now I'm outside again, and I see another treasure chest with my name on it! More stuff for me to fail to use properly. A Sage's Stone. Is that just for alchemy, or...? Because it kind of looked from that icon like a staff. Restores 100 or more HP to the entire party when used as an item in battle. Transfer that to Jessica, maybe? Yeah, Jessica would probably have the most use for it. Because she's usually doing attacks, but, you know, if we're in dire straits, it would be nice for her to have multi-heal. Just spreading out who can heal, basically. Because, obviously, Yahweasel has Omni-Heal, and Angelo has multi-heal, so they don't need more healing. Of course, I'll never remember to use it as Jessica, but oh well. But bongos and claws, they don't notice I'm here. Watch me fail to run away anyway. Oh, no, okay. With them not noticing I'm there, I can just sneak past. Aha! I needed this! Now I once again have a more direct path in and out. What kind of... That's the map. What kind of state am I in? I've barely used anything. I don't think it's worth going back outside and restoring my HP and all of that when I've used about, oh, I don't know, 12 MP total. Oh, this seems important. This seems important. These seem unimportant. So unimportant that I don't care. Yep, important things are happening here. We're getting to the top of the tower. Brightly shining crystals. Crystals that suggest this is how you die. What's in here? Treasure? Well, that's creepy. Can I extinguish that light? That sounds like a good idea. Staircases with monsters on them. Wow, that's a lot. And a Metal King slime. Yahweasel cast death. Hey, let's use the Sage's Stone. Use. Because Angelo is knocked off his feet. The problem with having so many is that if they all focus on the same person, like they did with Yangus, then Yangus dies, like there's no way I can defend against that. I guess I could have been using Kabuff, given how many enemies I have. That would be a sensible thing to do, but I didn't do it. Look at that! There's so many enemies! Oh, she's dead. Great! Half my team is dead. Always great! All my team is dead. Okay, spells. Let's see. This has gone suddenly very, very bad. Kazing, I guess, on Yahweasel? Who do I need the most? I guess Yahweasel. Can you manage to stay alive for like 3 minutes? That would be superb. There's just so many enemies, and they've repeatedly, like, focused all on one of us and managed to take us down, and then focused on the next one. Okay. Somebody needs to attack. I'm not really accomplishing anything if I'm not actually attacking. But you need to heal, because I don't want to lose Yahweasel again. And I don't think it's worth kabuffing when only 2 of my team are actually up. If I die here, it's going to be a pretty sad... I mean, I did just open up that path, so it's not like I'm wildly behind. Right, and they keep doing that as well. They prevent me from doing any attacks at all, which is really annoying. And he does those desperate attacks. Now, if anyone attacks Yahweasel, he's dead, like this guy, for example. Okay, time to flee. Doesn't work. Superb. That was just dumb. Partially me being dumb, but mostly the game being dumb. Because, like, those are a perfect combination of enemies where one of them can knock you off your feet and prevent you from doing anything at all, and the other one can just do these desperate attacks that kill anyone. So, they really had quite the combo there. Well, I barely lost anything, so let's go ahead and get back where we were. Zzz! Okay, back to the Staircase of Doom. Oh, can I survive the staircase this time? Oh, another Metal King slime. Neat. Oh, and they just directly attack, huh? Well, I guess I'll directly attack them back then. Oh, jeez. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! And incredibly, we're all in perfect health, but not for lack of trying. Purple trees? Are those going to poison us weirdly? That could be unpleasant. Oh, I missed something. I did miss something. Good thing I looked at the map. This seems important. Dullahans? Wait, weren't they called Dullahans before? So these aren't even upgraded earlier enemies, they're just earlier enemies. That's amazing. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! And healery. I feel like that was a lot. Okay. Where am I now? Looks like somewhere where I'm not quite going to be able to get anywhere else, possibly. Oh, well, maybe we're fine. Is this the giant battle arena? I would love to find the final boss. Those purple trees. I get the feeling they're going to be quite the thing. Oh, well, that path is inaccessible, but I'll bet there's a treasure chest or something. Claws. Bye. Oh, not bye. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! I am getting incredibly tired of the enemies, frankly. In the beginning of the game, they were all very generic, and then there was this sort of beautiful middle section where the balance was just right, and you kind of had to use a little bit of intellect to deal with the enemies, but you didn't have to sort of it didn't feel random, and now we've gotten to the point where it just feels random. If I could buff myself up maximally, but they all happen to attack the same ally, then that ally just dies, and there's nothing I can do about it. But if they don't, then I'm fine. I don't want to feel like my victory or otherwise is based strictly on luck. That is not good. That doesn't make me feel successful when I win, nor indeed does it make me feel bad when I lose. It just makes me feel like, whoops, I happen to have rolled, a 1 out of on a d20 that time, so I guess I lose. That's not good. The balance, it is shit. The balance in this game, it is shit. It has shitty balance. This game, it has shitty balance. If you love this game, that's because you're wrong. Okie dokie. Looks like I can get to that staircase. I don't even know why I'm here. I just see some purple trees. Purple trees sounds interesting to me. And a big ol' waterfall. Foul fighters. Bye. Oh, not bye. Yahweasel cast death. Victory! Yeah, and also the on the subject of balance, like, yeah, you can try to snooze them or something, but that is just as random, and also you spend most of the game going, gee, I wish I had more MP, and the magic water is stupidly expensive. Okay, so don't retrace your steps. What's this advice gonna be? The 4 statues represent the 4 pilgrims who will journey under a cloud of sadness. May the darkness surround the lost pilgrims. Whoa, okay. Oh, look at that! Speaking of always worrying about my MP. Okay, well, here are the 4 statues. I can't actually... Oh god, they're us! Oh, they're us. They're us! Well, that's creepsy. So, can I actually go into these places? No, it is not a real town. It is a pretend town, got it. So, you do not want to retrace your steps. Which I take to mean walk in a big old circle, and, okay, I don't know why I thought that might be interactable. Walk in a big old circle, and even though you feel like you're walking in a big old circle, continue to walk in a big old circle. So far, nothing has looked familiar. Like, I'm still encountering different things. Theoretically, that's where I came from. If I interact with this, will it... Okay. Is this somewhere I even need to be? The fact that the map isn't quite sure how to describe this area suggests that I'm right. Oh, yeah, just continue going, basically. I get it, and as you continue going, it's gonna get more and more terrible. Yeah, everything's boarded up now, and it's turned to goop for no reason, and Yahweasel... Okay. Stone Guardian, so this is actually new. I don't know, fight wisely. I know that I'm gonna get to a boss and not have any MP. It's very annoying. Just attack. Yeah, take that, King Cure Slime. It's an unnecessary amount of brutality. Bye, Cure Slime. Yep, he does plenty of damage. Unsurprising. He looks like he does plenty of damage. Doesn't look like he takes plenty of damage, though. Yeah, take that. That does plenty of damage. That, not so much, honestly. I just love that it's like a stone statue punching you in the face. That's just how this game works. Bye! Hey, Angus is level 37. 7 skill points. That'll do. Axe skills improved. He's a junior cleaver. Power increases by 5 with an axe. 96 gold coins. Quick heal up. And by the way, so I know that people are going to complain about me complaining about the balance by saying, oh, well, if you had just properly used the alchemy pot and actually, you know, got better items and that kind of thing, then you would be doing fine. Well, I'm not going to trade being bored out of my freaking mind for slightly better balance. Like, that's not worth it. So those statues all have their heads removed. Oh, and that altar is gone. Can I interact with this at all? That's a big no. Okay, well, onwards and upwards, I guess. Hell Gladiator, that's new, and the White Priest is also new. W-I-G-H-T. Not W-I-H-I-T-E. Ooh, when I sneeze, it's just totally unexpected. I never anticipate it. Oh good, he can cast that against us. And specifically against the one who can cast it against him. Ow. Yeah, I can do it too. Watch this. See? You think you're so great. Look what I can do. It might be worth getting a kabuff going here. What the? Oh, okay, he's paralyzed. That's not ideal. Yeah, definitely probably worth getting a kabuff going here. Hey! Got one taken down. Angelo, you're gonna go ahead and kabuff. That's gonna be your job right now. Kabuff. I would have had the Yangus do it, but can't for obvious reasons. There we go. Now you can't hurt us quite as much as you could before. So is that a normal attack? Yeah, I guess so. That didn't do a lot of damage. Wow, even with kabuff, 84 damage. Ow, that hurts. Okie dokie. You attack, and Angelo, why don't you, full heal? Our very hurt friend here. Oh. Okay, or she'll do that. I'm glad I gave her the Sage's Stone. I think when I'm up against a boss or something, I'll probably just have her use the Sage Stone every single turn, unless her spells are the only thing that do sort of real damage. Oh, great! You can do that! Superb! So is he just paralyzed for the rest of time, or what? So you've ever unparalyzed? That would be very helpful. Actually, Angelo, I'm sure you can figure out what to do on your own. Oh, Tingle can bring him back. Hey! Good thing Angelo knows that. I thought that was only for sleep, not for paralysis. Oh, good. See, I mean, it's slightly more damage, but it's not, like, hugely more damage. It's not really worth it, I think. Whereas this is tons more damage. Sorry, I'm sniffly. I don't know why I'm so sniffly and sneezy. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just very, very sniffly. My nose, it is not functioning correctly. It is not working as it ought to. Jessica, we're gonna want you to use the Sage's Stone. You just use the Super Throw. You use the Sage's Stone. Unfortunately, Jessica usually goes pretty close to last, so things could go bad. Oh, well, I guess that was the right thing for you to do, Angelo, kind of. She was gonna do that anyway, but... Oh, good. It puts her to sleep. Superb. Just look at what I'm dealing with. Look how long the battles take. It's so boring. It's just so boring. It just goes on and on and on. And it's like, there's nothing different I could be doing. I'm using good spells. I kabuffed. I mean, I could put Insulatal on, but that's not going to help any. It's so boring. It just goes on and on and on. This is why I'm cutting out the battles. I'm spending half of my time in them, even when I'm using the Holy Protection, and I am running away from battles as much as possible. Just because the battles take forever. God, stop being so boring, game. A piece of rock salt, never gonna bother with that. Oh, the sign is knocked over, I got it. What? Part of this has been turned into a jail or something? Let me in! To jail? I don't know why I want to be let into jail. I see, so the town eventually becomes just, it's so much a ghost town, it's a jail town, whatever that means. Giganti! Bye. I'll deal with you when I can't run away from you. Well, this seems like something I need to interact with, even though it'll hurt. But I can't! Superb! Glad I took the time. Yeah, okay, so the town all went bad, and then they started, sealing everything up with bars. Barring everything up would be the term that is actually used. Stone Guardians. Oh, they suddenly attacked. Yahweasel will cast death. Victory! Oh, I should probably heal. Just in case. I'm not that far down, but tiny bit down. Aha! And if you walk far enough, you find the way further into the abyss. That's a good thing, isn't it? I want to go into the abyss. Well, this seems important. The sound was exactly the same as a tiny normal door. This giant, like, passageway door that's 20 feet tall. Normal door sound. Hey, Lord of Evil, I'm here to say hello. What? What?
I've been waiting for you, meddlesome fools. Your pitiful attempts to stop me have been in vain.
You could not make this final boss enemy look any more adorable and harmless.
Behold, I am the Lord of Darkness.
Rasputin.
Rapthorn. My resurrection to flesh has been a long and painful journey.
Also, it looks like an incomplete one since you haven't grown and you're still kind of a toddler.
And what pitiful circumstances we have all had to endure along the way. But humans, now I will unite us in happiness.
I like happiness.
From this moment, the world of light and the world of darkness will be as one. And this union shall herald the reign of a new ruler.
Rasputin.
One almighty power to preside over all. The Lord of Darkness. Rapthorn. You will revere me, and you will offer up your pitiful lives as a mark of your respect and adoration.
Well, let's offer up our lives.
Rapthorn draws near.
Well, great. I used a bunch of MP because I decided that they was definitely going to give me a healing spot before the enemy because I'm an idiot. Okay, let's see. You psych up, you psych up, you, Insulatal, you kabuff. Well, I will have Insulatal in a moment. Ow. Naturally, you can do like a billion attacks at once. God, I hate this game. Oh, I hate this game. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this game. It is not well made. It's just not very good. Let's bring back Jessica again. Oh, good. Desperate attacks already. He has 2 HP left. Well, say goodbye to Yangus as well. If Jessica can even survive... If Jessica can even survive long enough to use the Sage's Stone, it will be very helpful. Who's dead this time? 8 HP. Oh, good! Of course. Of course you can do that. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? You can do every other annoying boss thing to prevent me from actually doing anything at all in this game. Just use the Sage's Stone preemptively. Because it'll help Angelo, who can't be bothered to wake up. 311 damage, that's not bad. It would be better if I'd managed to oomph him, but I've got too much other crap to do. I'm not winning this battle, am I? Well, I can now use Tingle with Yahweasel, which will wake up Idiot Face. Oh, I don't know, use the Sage's Stone every time. Well, she's dead, and I think Angelo is probably also dead. Okay, so I'm going to assume that that is the final boss, because it seems like the final boss. As per usual, the balance is shit. The balance is just garbage. I can buff myself up, but then he can just kill any of us in one turn. And it's not like I have incredibly crappy equipment. I don't have the best available in the game, but it's not like a joke. I'm about as leveled up as I could possibly be, unless I want to spend years of my life grinding against the enemies that don't give enough experience. And the plot is not great. It's, you know, very, very standard good versus evil, with all other elements in there stolen directly from Zelda. I mean, you know, and stolen from whatever archetype Zelda stole it from as well, but, like, really kinda getting pathetic how much Zelda there is in it. So, you know, Dragon Quest V at the end, I was saying, like, the story was really good. And the thing is, Dragon Quest V had a lot of things that it would get to some plot point and you would go, whoa, that was the same as that? That person was that person? And oh my god, there were like these twists and it kept you really attached. This has had no twists. It's just the most obvious good versus evil plot progression in the history of RPGs. So the plot is not great. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. And the balance, like I was saying, the first few enemies are just, you know, generic. And then there's this little section where you actually have to think just enough, but it sort of keeps things interesting. And then you get to a point where it's like, oh, any enemy, if this group happens to focus on one individual, then no matter what I do, I'll get wiped out. So that's nice. And then, of course, the final boss can just sort of kick you to death, and that's that. It started off promising, and it just sort of turned to shit. It started off really promising, and then the plot turned incredibly obvious, and then the gameplay turned incredibly, incredibly boring. And now I'm just not enjoying this game at all. I want it to be over, and I am at the final boss, but it's just not an enjoyable game. Okay. I don't like the Dragon Quest series, what can I say? I played 2 of them, and they both, you know, this one was better than Dragon Quest V, but the plot was worse, and the balance, terrible in different ways. And if you, I know the comments are going to be covered in them, but if there's one comment that's like, you would be doing fine if you just use the alchemy pot properly, no. If it's non-optional, then that's what makes me hate games. Like, that's such a boring aspect of the game, trying to figure out this arbitrary selection of recipes that they've put into it. No, I don't want to focus on that. And if it is optional, then it should be optional! So either way, if it's not optional because you effectively do need it to be an effective character, then I hate it because I hate that kind of gameplay. And if it is optional, then clearly it isn't because it's not working. I'm seething. I'm seething with rage right now. So I guess next time I'm gonna maybe try to figure out how to make the boomerang that does good against the metal slimes, and if I can figure that out, then I'll go grind some metal slimes, and hopefully that will bring me to a condition where I can actually beat the final boss, because I am sure as hell not grinding just normally, since the amount of experience the enemies give you, it would take you your entire life to get another level. And just how slow the battle is, of course. God! Next time. To hell with this game.